pictograms. A pictogram is a way of showing information by using symbols and pictures. Here we have a frequency table showing the numbers of brothers and sisters, or siblings, that some children have. So we can see that having no siblings, there are 3 children who have no siblings. Having 1 sibling, that means there are 4 children in this class who only have 1 brother or sister. 2 have 2, 1 has 3 siblings, and 3 children have 4 siblings. Now we can also show this information using a pictogram. That means using symbols or pictures instead. Now in my pictogram, this smiley face is going to represent 1 child from my frequency table. So let's have a look how I'm going to put this pictogram together. So I can see here that having no siblings, there are 3 children who have no siblings. So in my no siblings row, I need to show that there are 3 children who have no siblings. So I can put 3 smiley faces to show that there are 3 children who have no siblings. Let's fill in the rest of this pictogram. Now my pictogram is complete, you can see that this is a much easier way of showing the information that's in my frequency table. So if I wanted to know how many children had 3 siblings, I can just look at my pictogram and see there's 1 smiley face. That means there's 1 child who has 3 siblings. If I wanted to know how many children had 1 sibling, I could look here and then I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 smiley faces, that means 4 children. Let's look at another example. So here it says, Year 3 children were asked to name their favourite item of clothing. These were the results. And we can see here that all the different types of clothing, what the children voted for, have been shown here. So the first thing we need to do is draw a frequency table to show this information. Here's my frequency table, making sure I've counted all those different items of clothing carefully. Now we need to choose a symbol for our pictogram, so we want 1 vote to be shown by a little stick man. So 1 little stick man drawn means there's 1 vote. And now we can create our pictogram. So the first thing we need to do is write what the favourite clothes are. So we have the dress, then we've got hoodie, trainers, jeans, and a t-shirt. And now we need to be using our little stick man to show the frequency of each type of clothing. So we can see that 4 children voted for the dress. We can see that in our frequency table. Now we need to do the hoodie, which is 4 as well. And then we can see that the trainers is 1. And jeans is 6, and the t-shirt is 3. And our pictogram is now complete, and we can see what each item of clothing, how many people voted for it. A pictogram is also much easier to use if you're wanting to know some answers about some of the information you have. So let's say, for example, I wanted to know how many more people wore a hoodie than trainers. So how many more people voted for a hoodie than trainers? Well, this is my hoodie part and this is the trainer part of the pictogram. So I can see that the hoodie has 4 and the trainers is 1. So that's going to be 4 take away 1 is 3. 3 more people liked the hoodie rather than the trainers. Now it's your turn. Draw a pictogram showing the favourite flavours of ice cream. Use this ice cream symbol, just draw something similar, to show 1 vote, and here are the list of votes of the different flavours of ice cream that the children voted for. Have a go and then we'll see what your pictogram looks like. How did you get on? Let's have a look. Did your pictogram look like this? So you should have had 7 little ice cream symbols for chocolate, 3 for vanilla, 3 for strawberry, 2 for honeycomb, and 1 for mint. Well done! Sometimes you might see a pictogram look like this. Now, this is a pictogram that shows children's favourite pets. Now, you can see here at the bottom it says that each little paw print symbol stands for 2 votes. So this is slightly different from the pictograms we've looked at before. So this time we can see that when we're counting up, we need to count up in 2s because each little paw print stands for 2 votes. So the cat here, we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I can see that 10 children voted for the cat. And the dog, I can see 2, 4, that's 4 children voted. And hamster, 2, 4, 6. I can see that 6 children voted. So it's just good to remember that you need to check what each little symbol stands for in your pictogram. Now it's your turn. Have a look at this pictogram and then answer the questions below. Have a go and then we'll check back and go through the answers. How did you do? Let's go through the answers. So question 1 says, how many children liked rugby best? So let's have a look at rugby, that's here. Now we need to remember that the key tells us that 10 students is shown by one little symbol. So rugby, we need to count up in 10s. 10, 20, 30. So we know that 30 students liked rugby best. Question 2, what was the most popular sport? So we need to look at which sport has the most votes. Well, we can see here that netball has 50. So netball was, there's no other sport that's got as many as netball. So we know that netball was the most popular sport. How many more children liked basketball than hockey? So first of all, let's look at basketball. We can see 10, 20, 30 liked basketball. And let's look at hockey. Let's see 10, 20. So the question says, how many more children liked basketball? Well, the difference between 30 and 20 is 10. So I know that 10 more children liked basketball than hockey. And the final question says, which sport was the least popular? So let's have a look. Well, football's got 40, basketball's got 30, netball had 50 votes, soccer had 20, rugby had 30 and hockey had 20. So I can see that these two are the least, so that means soccer and hockey had the least votes, so that means that they were the least popular. So soccer and hockey. How did you find that? If you'd like some more practice, download the worksheet and there's some more pictograms for you to practice with. Well done.